You know, you get those moments, those experiences, those breakthroughs where all of a sudden you kind of just like out of nowhere have jumped from here to here. You know, you have that experience that is like the next level, like just out of nowhere. It's usually just out of nowhere as well, I find anyway, where all of a sudden like your capacity, your openness, your connection just levels up. And then it goes. You know, you have that breakthrough and you think you're there, you're like, oh, I made it, I'm here, like, I'm here. And then maybe suddenly or maybe slowly over a week or two, like, just fades away and you're back where you were. And it's like, fuck, man, I thought I was there. I thought I had it. And it's just like, every time I think, like, oh shit, like, it's just like, no, it's just showing you. It's just showing you. And then you've got to do the work to get back there. It's just showing you. It's showing you the way. It's showing you what is beyond. It's showing you what to work towards. And then you have to do the work to get there. I had one of these experiences recently, maybe a month or so ago. Thanks to Claire Diane. Shout out to Claire Diane. I don't even know Claire Diane, but I feel like I just fuck with Claire Diane heavily. Like, shout out Claire Diane. I just came across it randomly, one of her posts, and one following her at the time, just come across it, one of her posts about something, and it just like, it was weird, like, as I read it, just literally as I read this post, something just went, and my whole experience, I don't know what's up with Claire Diana. Is she like some sort of a portal or something? Because I was seeing her say something about this the other day, where like she's getting a lot of messages, like I guess, of people, you know, and like because of everything she's putting into these posts, it's like I don't know, it's just like sparking things in people, which is this is why I fuck with Claire Diane. Yeah, crazy, beautiful. But yeah, just sparked this thing where instantly my level of awareness of separation from the experience of self, like my ability to be the experience rather than the experiencer of the experience, just instantly just went just jumped up a level, like, and I was like, whoa. And it was like really interesting how it related to like my experience of emotion, because this is what she was talking about in the post, is like it was saying something about emotion being feeling, sensation coupled with the story, you know, that comes with it. Yeah, and it was interesting because obviously, like, and this is the interesting thing with these experiences, right? Because you have that, and so it lasted about a week. It lasted about a week where I was just all of a sudden just like, yeah, much higher level of just awareness, presence, connection. Like I remember I went to the sea the next morning and was just like nearly in tears, just at how close the clouds seemed. The clouds were just so like there, like, you know, like I was really there with these clouds, and it was just like, ooh, you know, presence, right? You know, just being present, and the more present you are, the more just shattering it is. So I was like this for like a week, and then it faded, and then like it was only like a couple of weeks ago, like a month after this had happened, I was thinking to myself like, man, I'm so in the mind right now, like I'm so like like just kind of lost in the mind all the time, and I realized it's not that I was more kind of lost in the mind than I was before, but it's just that because that next level of experience had opened up. It's like now you realize, because before I'm thinking like, oh, I'm so like, you know, I'm so aware, I'm so like separate to all of this, I have this separation, I have this level of awareness, because compared to what you did previously, you do, right? But then the next level gets opened up, it's like, shit, man, I'm so in the mind, I'm so trapped. And because it's just opened up for you and it's showing you and then you start to realize like, oh fuck, I'm so far away from that. And so you do the work to get back there. um, yeah. And it's funny. And it can be quite disheartening, right? When you start to realize like, and you start thinking like, oh man, you're like, but it's only because the next thing has been opened up. And so it feels like you're falling back, but you're not. It's just a new perspective, a new vantage point has become available to you. And you can see where you were at from that vantage point. And it's much different to the vantage point you had the moment before that experience, before that next opening, that next unfolding. So yeah, it's funny, it's interesting, it's important not to be discouraged and to recognize like, even in those moments where it feels like you're going backwards and it feels like you're not growing, it feels like, man, I'm so like, because it's easy, I'm sure, for a lot of us, I'm sure I'm not the only one, like, to start beating ourselves up about that and start thinking like, oh, I should be like, like, oh, I used to be so self-aware, I'm sure, like, but yeah, there's always more. There's always another level, another layer, another opening. And you keep going. It keeps opening up. You work towards it. Have a bit of time there thinking, oh man, and then next bit gets open. It's like, fuck, I was nowhere near. Indefinitely, for eternity, perhaps. Yeah, interesting. So, Claire Diane, follow that woman on Instagram if you're looking for, maybe she's got a little, for you. I think I'm just going to turn this video into a Claire Diane appreciation post. Yeah.